My name's Danielle Logan and I'm a musician and teacher. I was injured at the end of January in 2012. We were packing to go to music camp backstage in the theatre, and I tripped over a black box that was left on a black floor and hit my head on some choir risers actually on the way down. Initially I suffered a concussion, and from there I deteriorated. I had balance issues, my speech became a monotone stutter, my memory ceased to work very well. I had vestibular migraines and my hearing wasn't what it used to be. About 4 weeks after the injury, I developed Bell's palsy in the side of my face. It meant that I didn't look like myself anymore. Not only did I not sound like myself, but I had ceased to be outwardly anyone that I used to be. Rehabilitation started straight away. I was very fortunate to see a speech pathologist who was able to help me not only with the initial injury but also through the Bell's palsy. I had a wonderful neurophysio who was able to work with my balance. I also had the benefit of a psychologist and counsellor who was able to help me with an adjustment disorder that came up along the way. When I initially had my injury, I wasn't able to remember how to form letters, how to write, how to not only say things, but I couldn't remember how to spell. Even things like what a letter looked like, I couldn't actually remember, and I needed to find new ways of doing that. I was injured in the end of January, and it took me until April to be able to return to doing 2 hours a week at one rehearsal. And then I was back at full-time work, full-time hours in July. I am someone who has worked very hard to achieve what I've achieved, and I desperately wanted to return to doing what I love, and I needed support to do that. I needed communication, and I needed people to just every now and again check and see if I was doing okay, whether anything was a little bit hard or whether there was anything anyone could do. And unfortunately, there wasn't always that communication or support when I needed it. The key message that I would like people who are injured to know is that they must stay true to themselves. No matter what you look like, what you sound like, what you can or can't do anymore, you are still who you are at your very, very core. And that's who you need to stay true to. That's who you need to find again. That's who you need to repackage and get back out there and get on with what it is you're on the planet to do.